Channel. It's totally Cody here, back with another TV show reaction, and today we're going to be continuing with Part 6 of Young Sheldon, Season 13. Part 6 of Season 3 for Young Sheldon. And I gotta say, I'm really excited to see how this season ends. One thing that I actually noticed while I'm looking, we are one episode short this season than the last two. So this one only has 21. So the next three parts, which is 6, 7, and 8, are actually only going to be 2 episodes long because it just makes sense to do it that way. We're not going to just do one episode for part 8. So we'll have to do it that way, and that's okay.
Today, I thought we could talk about relationships.
Yes, because
so
you know all about them.
Amy to help.
Thanks for letting me join in.
Are you jealous when I do this without you?
No.
Because one of the most common sources of conflict in relationships is jealousy.
Are you about to explain neuroscience to your wife, the Nobel Prize winning neuroscientist?
Yes. Jealous?
I'll tell you when there isn't a microphone in front of us.
Ooh, mystery.
Oh God.
That'll keep a relationship on its toes.
No,
Your
you're
bathroom
gonna
schedule
you're gonna
is
die.
on the refrigerator. We have no mystery.
Money is a frequent source of conflict in a relationship.
Thankfully, that's never been a problem for us.
It says the woman who took away my comic book allowance.
To start a college fund for our children,
Comic books are an investment.
there are better places to invest our money than that weird wolfman you like.
His name is Wolverine, and you know it.
Okay, we're off on a tangent. I'm taking over.
Oh.
The gambling room's doing well.
I can see that.
Scarface. Tell him you're a stripper.
It's $14,000.
Well, tell him you're a
Bartender.
good stripper.
Bartender. That'll work.
Grandmas love to spoil their grandchildren, especially when the grandma has a suitcase full of cash she doesn't know what to do with.
Whoa. Oh my. Did you mean to give us $10 bills? Because these are hundreds. I'm gonna kick your ass.
I know it's a lot, but why not see you enjoy it while I'm still around? Now, don't you have something to say to me?
I'm rich.
Morning. Morning.
You gotta love the differences between
Well,
Missy
you
and
know.
Sheldon. It's always great.
What does that mean? Nothing. They were floating the idea of me being a head coach next year.
Oh no.
What the hell, Wayne?
I didn't know what it was going to be about.
Well, what did you tell them?
Look, I want you to keep your job.
Well, then tell them you're not interested.
If you're not going to keep your job, I want your job.
Really? You won't spend your days coaching lazy kids getting yelled at by their parents.
Come on, George.
Don't forget the dirty looks after you lose, like you're the one that fumbled on the 3-yard line. That's
Boy.
the job you want.
It's called coaching, George.
I guess I'll wait and see if I'm fired.
Well, I don't think it's a bad idea for Wayne to step in with that, because if you think about it, if George does get fired, which I don't think is going to happen, but if he gets fired, you could end up with a really bad coach. He could be good at the job, but like a terrible person. So like Wayne stepping in like that might be a silver lining. I mean, maybe the way Wayne worded it didn't sound perfect. It didn't sound that great because it kind of sounded like he was stabbing in the back, but like, we as the audience, we know his character, and I don't think he would do that to George. I think he would just jump at the opportunity, not only for himself, but for the well-being of the kids. Like that, if that was me, that's what I would do. I would jump into that.
Medford has one high school. Another job could mean moving.
But our roots are here. My mom is here.
So moving's got its upsides.
And you know the president pretty well now.
Yeah, and you told him no to
We're used
that.
to losing, so it's low pressure.
Wow.
Do you have a
Mary, do
calculator
we not
tomorrow?
remember when you told
Yes,
him
but I'm
no
using
to
it.
doing that
No,
job?
you're not. I'm dipping my toe in the exciting world of the stock market by
Oh, boy.
purchasing 3 shares of Radio Shack.
Oh boy.
Why?
3 shares,
Well,
that's
as a
it?
shareholder, I'll be partial owner of my very favorite company. See, when companies go public, they sell shares of
I'll
stock.
just buy my own calculator.
My door is open to all Coopers. Even Alice Cooper, who I've always found oddly sexy.
Don't think we're related, but if I meet him, I'll let him know.
Oh my God.
So, what can I do for you?
When y'all were first recruiting Sheldon, you offered me a chance to head up your football program. I'm ready for a new challenge.
Well, Mr. Cooper...
Please, call me Coach. Oh, and It's just occurred to me.
They already found a job.
If I were here, I could help keep an eye on Sheldon. Take some of the burden off you.
Whether he is or he isn't.
He is.
We don't have a football team anymore.
Oh.
What? You're a university in Texas.
We are a science-focused university.
But you got that whole stadium.
Oh, we still have soccer. Oh, wait, what about Texas A&M?
Well, that sucks. Now your backup's gone.
George,
Hey, Dale.
surprised to see you here.
Are you?
Not even a little.
You ever hear of a Texas college that only plays soccer?
Can I get a beer first before we start with the hard questions?
I went to Sheldon's college for a possible coaching gig. They don't even have a team anymore.
Well, there's plenty of teams out there.
Yeah, but I'm starting to think it's going to be the same BS wherever I go.
That's how I feel about life, wherever I go. You ever think about
You
doing
have a
something
stunning woman
Yeah,
with
I
you,
play
Dale.
football,
You should
coach
be
football,
grateful
watch
about that.
football. So, unless sitting here becomes a job, I'll think about it.
different? Well, don't thank me. I'm just taking advantage of your crappy situation.
How you know I'm not taking advantage of yours?
Because I'm a very successful businessman and you're sitting here in the middle of the day.
You're here too.
You were here first.
I'd only been a shareholder for 1 day, and I was already reveling in the giddy thrill in being part owner of a thriving tech
Sheldon,
company.
what the hell?
Hello, Radio Shack. While I sound young, rest assured I'm far more intelligent than my age would imply. So if there's anything I can do to help, budgeting, product design, finding a word more impressive than Shack, I'm your man.
My sister had taken a different path with her money.
Candy. Cotton candy machine. Oh, God.
What is
Missy
that?
is great.
It's a machine that makes free cotton candy.
It's not
Yeah, but-
free. You paid
yeah,
for
but-
it.
Yeah.
Meemaw paid for it. And it's still better than lame stocks.
You're
Yeah, but
going
you
to
still
end up
gotta
at
buy
Stargate
more
while I get to become
supplies.
America's favorite electronics retailer.
Oh, she's been partaking a little too much in cotton candy.
Really? George is going to work at your store?
Well, we could put it together. We could travel. We could buy a vacation home.
Well, I can't just up and leave. I mean, I got the gambling room.
George, you can take care of that. Besides, what's the use of having all that money and not enjoying it?
I guess.
What's up?
I figured out you can put all kinds of candy in the machine. Try this.
How's it brown?
It's butterscotch from Meemaw's candy bowl.
I think that candy's older than you.
Doesn't taste like it.
How much you gonna charge for it?
Nothing. They're my friends.
You think Ronald McDonald let his friends eat for free?
Ronald McDonald isn't real.
The point is, you shouldn't give this away.
You take that
How
back.
much would I even charge?
How about 50 cents? You're not factoring in your time and the cost of the machine you bought and the value of the brain power it took to think of butterscotch cotton candy.
True.
Yeah.
That's how I
Also,
was with my
putting old lady
candles.
candy in a cotton candy machine. Why should they get it for free?
Welcome to business.
Thank you for having me.
That's how the candle business goes.
While my sister was
Which,
starting her business.
by the way, I'm going to make a public announcement. I know the candle shop closed down early last year. It was not because it was a failure. It was because I moved and I just didn't have the time to actually put into it. But now that I'm back to testing out scents and using the right size jars. We went from 8-ounce jars to 14.5-ounce jars. So bigger candles. This isn't a promo for my shop because I haven't opened it yet. We're not opening that until probably maybe May, June, something like that. I want to actually do it right this time, and I want to test out every scent possible before I actually go forward with it and deciding what line I want to use or what type I want to use. Just like we got rid of the wood wicks, we're using regular wicks now, the eco wicks, because they actually light. The wood wicks that I had never lit for some reason. They were always terribly lighting. So I got the cotton ones that do light, and they're better. And yeah, so that's where we're at with that. But right now I'm in the testing phase, and then I'm going to decide whether I actually open a shop itself or start selling again online. I don't know yet, but I'll keep you posted.
Well, I'm busy too, but I made the time to call. Fine. May I please speak to your COO? CFO? CTO? Hello?
Yeah. This is what I really should go into stocks. I'm pretty smart with that
He's a
stuff,
great
but I
shoes,
haven't.
But at his age, he's going to grow out of them before you hit the parking lot.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I came to take you to dinner.
Really? Oh, I'll grab my keys.
No need. I'll drive tonight. But you might want to grab a jacket.
Oh, where are we
You
going?
actually bought this thing?
Oh my God, she bought
Feel like
the
I'm
new
riding
car.
on a banana.
What are you doing now?
Keeping the bugs out of my mouth.
Poor Dale.
Mom, savor this moment. Can you take me to church?
Wow.
I'm a little busy. Can it wait?
No. I've come up with a plan to bolster Radio Shack's market share, and I need to fax it to corporate.
If you really want to be helpful, you could set the table.
Why should I help you with your job if you won't help me with mine?
Oh, wow.
This is important. My plan is to turn Radio Shack into a shopping destination, a mega store, complete with restaurants and games and electronics.
Yeah, so that
Kind of
never
like Six
happened.
Flags, except with less screaming and vomit.
Yeah, just nights and weekends, since you and the boosters are gunning for my neck.
Hey, it's nothing personal.
Yeah, good to know. I'll be sure to tell the bank that has my mortgage.
How many losing seasons we supposed to put up with before we make a change? Frankly, I'm surprised you lasted this long.
You're lucky I'm working right now.
Yeah.
I ain't here to cause trouble.
You want to share a pitcher of margaritas?
Ooh, something we can both enjoy? That didn't sound like you.
I'm sorry, what?
What is the problem?
Don't worry about it. I was talking about us traveling together, and instead you went out and bought a yellow clown car.
You're the one who told me to go out and have fun with my money.
I meant something fun for us.
Why us? It's my money.
You made that perfectly clear.
Uh-oh. See, there it
Just
is.
a car. I think I've got a successful business and my own money, and you can't handle it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Well, maybe.
Well, can I get
I don't
started
know.
for
Actually, I think we're leaving.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'll have the enchiladas.
Well, I mean, I see both sides of that argument.
So I
I
said
get
70
it.
cents for one or 2 for $1, and everyone bought 2.
People love a deal.
I know, I sold out.
Then you gotta start charging more.
How much more? Think they'd pay $1 a piece?
Sure, just tell them it's a special limited edition. People go nuts for that.
Like the Shamrock Shake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every year I'm like, this tastes like toothpaste. But every year I buy it.
Sold the car.
Hello.
Hey,
So you weren't returning my calls?
it's been kind of crazy around here today.
Mm-hmm. So I was thinking about what you were saying last night.
You know, you could have just said, I don't want to travel. And George started talking about taking over the store. I saw a way out.
Then do it.
I don't want to do it without you, dummy.
Well, then you're going to have to wait a little.
You gotta give her her
I
time,
don't
dude.
think I can do that.
Why not?
You know I love you, right?
I love you too.
But we're done.
Oh, Dale. I don't
But she
blame
also
him,
said that
though.
about
I
The
get that he
Simpsons.
wants to live life.
I say money is just a medium of exchange, a way of transforming something into something else. My sister transformed her money into a thriving business that was eventually shut down due to an infestation.
Oh.
Ew.
And for a brief moment,
you gotta clean
I
it.
became part of my dream company. Turned out the only thing incredible about it was how quickly it closed down. Oopsie.
Oh, God.
For many college kids, waiting in line for concert tickets is a rite of passage. And I was no different. Except, instead of rock and roll music, my concert was a lecture on black hole topology.
Sheldon?
Oh, my God.
Paige, why are you here?
She's got different
Well,
hair
if you're looking
again.
to jump the line, I don't do cutsies.
No, I'm actually a part of the lecture. Professor Patterson is my mentor at UT.
That's why I've been waiting in line for 3 hours.
Wow. 3 hours to see me speak? Didn't know you were such a fan.
Wasn't for you. Anybody else find it weird that they never mentioned Paige in Big Bang Theory? Like, I love Amy, but I feel like in an alternate universe, I would have loved to see Paige and Sheldon a little bit.
Hey, honey, how was school?
So good. Meemaw picked me up in her new car.
We drove with the top down. A truck driver honked at us.
It was awesome.
See, Missy loves my car. I don't know what Dale's problem is.
Is any of his stuff at your house? Let's set it on fire.
Don't you have homework?
My grandma's hurting. She needs me.
Go.
You know, she's not wrong about
I
that one.
appreciate you picking Missy up from school, but she does not need to hear about your love life.
Well, she's got to learn sometime.
I know that you're hurting, and I'm here for you. So, What do you need?
Great. Take me drinking.
It is 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yes, it's called happy hour.
I have to make dinner.
Oh, fine. Maybe I'll go home with the bartender.
Missy, I have to go out with your Meemaw, but I'll be back later with KFC.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
Did you see that ridiculous car she bought? She thinks she can do better than me?
Don't know what she thinks.
You broke up with
I'm
her.
a catch. Okay.
You broke up with her.
You don't think I'm a catch?
You're a catch. You're very catchable.
Darn tootin'.
You know what's better than going on and on about it?
What's that?
Come on, you can do better than that. Punch your new car. Don't forget it's yellow.
I mean, since when are cars yellow? It's not a taxi.
Less talking, more punching.
Oh, hello.
You didn't stay for the Q&A.
I had no Q's and therefore needed no A's.
Well, I thought that maybe we could just hang out.
Why would we do that?
Because we're friends.
Are we?
One time you punched me in the face.
You got a roommate?
No, it's a single.
I have a chaperone, Mona. She's like 30. It's the worst.
Why do you need a chaperone?
Maybe they think I'm like some kind of troublemaker.
As the owner of the face you punched, they're right. Paige, this is Darren. He lives next door.
Hi.
We're having a Mario Kart deathmatch. You guys want in?
That sounds like
It's
fun.
pretty fun. We do it a few times a week.
I need to get a Nintendo Switch for my
wanna
Twitch
join us?
stream. I really do. I need to get one.
I've never played before.
Perfect. You can be on Oscar's team.
Your neighbors let you hang out with them?
I'm basically
Yeah.
the social glue of our floor.
Do you want to lie again? Well, you thought the same thing in Big Bang Theory, too.
I dropped out my senior year.
Oh,
I'm sorry for not telling you sooner.
Well, he's not lying about that.
no, it's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, he
So
does.
what other secrets are you
He
hiding
does have
from
a
me?
full-time
You got a
job,
wife and
so I
kids?
mean,
But I'm not really 21. I'm 17.
there you go. Oh boy.
What the? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
It ain't that big of a deal.
I just slept with a 17-year-old.
I'm the same guy I was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, a liar!
You lied to me about your age.
Yeah, and then I felt really bad about it, and I told you the truth.
Because you're more mature than me.
Go!
Yeah, Georgie, you
Can I at least
kind
put
of.
on my shoes?
No!
So did you guys get like assigned to look after Sheldon or something?
No, he ended up in the room next door.
So we took him in like a dog.
Him being so young isn't like weird.
I'm basically 50.
And we're basically 12, so it all works out.
She only likes him as a friend. She made that very clear.
So clear. Do you play D&D?
No, I actually just sit in my dorm room and study because I have no friends.
Well, let's
That's a
play.
bummer.
I think I'm gonna go.
Bye.
I'm sorry. Sheldon, go
You should
talk
go
to
out
her.
Why? She's a bummer. You just said so.
He didn't say she was
There
a
you
bum.
go.
Sheldon doesn't
I'm
listen.
still working on this one.
Oh dear. Well, I'm sure someone here will drink it. You know what it's like. You see these peanuts? 2 of them stuck together in the shell, trapped. And then you look here at this one, all on its own.
So you're a solo peanut.
Damn straight. As a matter of fact. Enjoy your freedom.
Well, if you're happy, I'm happy.
I am.
Can you settle an argument? I said you're fine. Darren and Oscar said you're not fine.
Oh, why wouldn't I be fine? I'm completely alone, and the one person I thought would understand is having the time of his life. I thought that college was going to be this amazing experience, but I hate it.
You're doing such interesting work with Professor Patterson.
Because she's a
Sometimes
child
wants to
and
take
she's
suggestions
living
from me.
in an adult
Not even a
world.
woman in science. What happened?
He appreciated my honesty and gave the school a bunch of money.
Of course he did. I gotta go. Mona's probably freaking out. Because instead of friends, I have a Mona.
Bye.
Sheldon, I wish you understood. I really do.
Oh, for God's sake, take off that stupid Ballard shirt.
Oh, look, Connie's here.
She's upset about Dale.
I ain't upset about jack squat.
While you're drunk.
Eat.
Without praying?
Oh, silly of me.
You all right?
Well, she's had a whole beer, so who knows?
It's
Can we just pray?
And forgive me for that beer. My mother made me do it. Amen.
Snitch.
It's not a sin to
And by
drink
the
beer,
way,
is
you
it?
tell your friend Dale that I want my stuff back.
I'm not getting in the middle of this. Surprised you're here. Figured you'd be out with your little girlfriend.
Well, I'm not.
Uh-oh. Did somebody find out how old you are?
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
what does that mean?
No,
I don't
Connie.
want to talk about it.
What it means is your brother over here has been going out with an older
Honey.
woman and lying about his age.
I can relate. A young lady brought chaos into my life as well today.
What happened?
Paige was visiting the university and got mad that I have college friends and she doesn't.
You're drunk? Sheldon has friends? It's that crazy ass dinner.
How could you not tell me he was 17?
Look, I did tell him to tell you before things went too far.
Well, they did go too far.
Well, I get it. Men are the worst. I'm going through stuff myself.
We are not bonding over this. Don't tell me to calm down.
Did you see Connie last night?
Yep.
Why are we putting George in the middle? Stop it.
She said anything about me?
No. Nobody says
Please
anything
leave
about
me
you.
out of this.
Oh, come on, we're friends, George. And I'm your boss.
Paige had made me realize that maybe I wasn't the loner I thought I was. Maybe I was a social butterfly.
Not
Or
really.
a social animal less horrifying than a butterfly. Get it off the screen. But the point
Flashbacks
is,
to that
I was
SpongeBob
becoming
episode.
a people person.
I thought you were going back to Austin.
I'm not going back. I'm gonna drop out.
Oh.
What? Where will you go?
I was thinking here, in your dorm.
Oh.
Here? I don't know.
Please. I
Why
have
don't you
anywhere
just
else
go to
go.
school here?
As embarrassing as this is to admit, you're the only person who can help me right now.
Well,
Okay.
that sucks because he's not going to do anything.
Hey, nice of you to show up. Broom closet, now. So, your little girlfriend Mandy came by today, and she is pissed.
Just because you're having men problems, please don't take it out on me.
Well,
All I'm saying is you really messed up.
that face, I thought she was going to hit
apologize.
him.
Why are we still talking about this?
Georgie, just think how you'd feel if someday somebody did that to your sister.
Can I borrow one of your sassy magazines?
I knew it. Okay, look, I'm cool with this, but do not tell Dad.
Tell him what? Paige is staying in my dorm room and I'm making her a care
Yeah,
package.
what were you thinking
Why?
that was?
She wants to drop out of college and she hasn't told her parents yet.
What else are you bringing her?
Toothbrush, toothpaste, pajamas, and these feminine napkins. Is
Those
one
are
box
not
enough?
Should be
napkins.
plenty.
I hope so. She's been awfully moody.
Maybe you aren't the best person to be
Sheldon.
handling this.
Agreed, but I'm all she's got. I got her a toothbrush and lady pads. What more can I do?
Well, I think Missy's realizing,
All right,
like, this
I'll
is
see
what
you
it would have been like if she
Bye.
ran away.
Where are you going?
To meet Dale at the bar. I really don't want to hear about this relationship anymore. I'll finish the dishes. You go hang out with Dale.
We can't switch.
Sure you can. Grab your coat.
Mom,
Yeah, baby?
I'm worried about Paige.
Who's Paige?
You don't remember? This was
I
the
may
right
have
thing to
promised
do.
Paige I wouldn't tell my mother. Thankfully, Missy didn't. I don't know what lip gloss flavor says mature, but that would be my sister.
Paige?
She left. No, she left.
Sheldon, thank you for letting me stay here, but I have to go. Your friend, Paige.
After a few frantic nights, Paige showed up at her mom's.
Thank God.
They had a lot to figure out. I know I made life difficult for my family, and my own kids do the same to me. Just yesterday, I had to take my son Leonard to the skate park. Like a regular park isn't bad enough. It's safe to say,
I'm so
having
glad that he
children
named him after Leonard.
is challenging.
What's going on?
Uh-oh. No.
I'm pregnant.
Oh my God.
Maybe she cheated on me.
Georgie,
We can only hope.
Dale,
How are you holding
men, I tell you.
With what?
It's the first thing they think
Can
of.
I ask you?
Yeah?
No, don't.
Are you sure that baby's mine? She did not like that question at all.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't get smacked.
So the baby's yours.
What am I gonna... My mom pregnant and he married her. Maybe we could be happy together.
How does she feel about you right now?
Well,
Pissed. But she's pregnant, so it's probably just chick hormones.
I mean, they
Tell
were
her that
getting
and see
along
what
good until he told her about the age, but I don't know. Tell
Hey, what
you
you
should
doing
tell
here?
your dad.
I just had to talk to Dale.
Sing circle of yellow light about the torches etched itself into ever sharper distinction.
This guy's trying to
Against the
riz her
gathering
up for
greatest
no
beyond.
reason right now. Like, you need to chill.
Connie, Grant Linkletter.
Bro.
Hey, your mother said you wanted to talk to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Come in.
This is gonna be hard. Oh. That's where we're gonna leave it? Talk about leaving it on a big cliffhanger there, because we don't know what George's reaction is gonna be. He could be mad, he could be sad, he could literally... I'm hoping he just... I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be a comedic thing with it, but I feel like as a father, he should, like, understand. Because this is exactly what happened when Mary got pregnant with Georgie. Like, this is exactly the same, almost. Not the age and everything, but like pregnant early on, you know what I mean? And I'm wondering if George will just, you know, grab him and be like, it's gonna be okay, like we'll figure it out. We'll get through it. And you know, having the baby is not gonna be a bad thing, I don't think. I think it'll be necessary. Well, not necessary, but you know what I mean. Like, it could be a blessing. It doesn't have to be bad. Like, it could be good in its own ways as well. But hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. If you'd like to watch my full-length reaction to Young Sheldon on my Patreon, go and check for the link down in the description of this video, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me, wow. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Remember, everybody, stay totally terrific. Bye.